2 a.m. in October of 2020, my 15-month-old son had a seizure. My wife and we rushed him to the hospital. And because of protocols, only one parent was allowed inside with him. So I sat alone in the dark in the parking lot, my phone in hand, just waiting for it to light up. My wife was there with him, but neither of us knew what was happening. I remember sending her a text message and asked her, "How's it going?" And she sent me one word back. She was terrified. I think then his temp was at 104. And then she sent me a message saying that she felt sick. He's asleep, but no one had come in except to do vitals. And I want to be honest with you about what that does to a person. I wasn't just worried. I was a parent who was catastrophizing. My mind went to the worst places it could go, and it stayed there because I had nothing to replace those thoughts. No update, no explanation, nothing to hold on to except the silence. And that silence is really its own pain. What I learned in that moment is there's no such thing as over communication in a moment like that. And he's okay now. It turned out to be a febrile seizure, really a bad reaction to 2 vaccines that were given together. He hasn't had one since. I carry that parking lot with me still, and that experience. A year later, I actually walked into an Emory ER for my own needs, and they had this platform. It was built by an ER doctor that sent real-time updates straight to your phone as you waited, and opened up in the browser, didn't have to download anything, and walked me through the entire experience. And I remember standing there thinking, if only I'd had this a year ago, the experience that night with my son would have been completely different. And I wouldn't be guessing in the dark. I would have known. And that platform was vital. And I remember leaving that day thinking, I need to be a part of this. Not because it's a smart career move, though it turned out to be, but because I had lived that exact fear that Vital was designed to take away. And I hear it constantly in our customer feedback and our client feedback and our patient feedback. Patients and family members telling us we were with them in the hardest moments of their lives, and we made a difference. We reduced that anxiety. We alleviated that stress. My story isn't rare. It's one version of something that happens in every ER across the country every day. Nobody should have to sit in that silence alone.